So I might look a little bit crazy, but I am so excited to be with you this morning. We're just getting rolling. My name is Lee. I am from Washington State, and I am a stay-at-home mom of four. Now, four is a lot to handle. I've got, all of the things of cooking, cleaning, driving them to their activities. They're home for school for the summer. But I want to share with you this way that I have been making money from home and freeing up my time. I'm actually able to do it in just 2 hours a day, which is amazing. Having my kids home and actually being able to, be their mom. So welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining in. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Lee, and so excited to get started with you. I'm going to be walking you through an entire process today. My website, if at any time you're like, yes, I would love to be able to have income from home. Yes, I would be able to love to make money from home. Yes, I would love to have an online business that's out there working for me. You can head here to my website. You're going to put in the 3 W's and then empoweredpassiveincome.com, because that's what this is all about, is helping build passive income into your life. The last thing that you need to be doing is working around the clock. The last thing that you need to be doing is working a full-time job just to get home and work another side hustle on top of it, and then never see your spouse, never see your kids, never have time for your family and the people that are important in your life, right? And that's kind of where I was at when I found this, is just being so worn out and exhausted from trying to feel like I had to work just to get the bills paid, that I had to put in more time. I had to trade my time for dollars, working my side hustle, making a few dollars here, a few dollars there, seeing that money stack up a little at a time. This is about making $900 sales at a time. That didn't seem real to me until it happened to me, right? I was seeing other people doing it. I was seeing other people having success with it. But until I saw that first sale come in, then I was like, it's real. This can happen to, a regular mom, that mom that stays at home with her kids, a mom that, I'm not anything special. And I've over here on TikTok, I love you guys. I'm hanging out with you guys. You guys are amazing, because I've been able to, I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do to be able to make money, but just off of a simple post of a TikTok, a video. I don't even know what you call it. I didn't even have the app. I had to go get the app, but I have made money that way, just by posting on social media, on free social media. None of this requires paid ads. None of it requires tech skills. So you're going to love what you're going to learn today. I have my whiteboard here with me because I've got tons to be able to share with you. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in. Again, my name is Lee. So excited to have you with me. I am from Washington State. Let me know in the comments where you are from, because it's an amazing world that we get to live in, where people are hanging out from all over the world for free in places like social media, right? So we're going to go ahead and jump on in with how I have built this business, how I have been able to bring in sales of $900, $600, $300, $100, and do it in a way that is on autopilot. Do it in a way that is out there working for me. Yes, I work, like I put in my time. I do my income earning activities 2 hours a day. I'm not telling you that this is something that you're, never going to touch. You're never going to have to put in any effort. Yes, you have to put in effort. That wouldn't be real, right? If I just said, hey, you can make gobs of money and never do anything, right? This isn't a get rich quick scheme. It's about you learning skills. It's about you learning the skills to build an email list, to have to build a following. You don't have to start with a following. I've proven that to myself, that I could jump into a brand new platform and be able to make sales there. So for my people over here, I did start on TikTok. I had to go get the app. I had to go get, I had to create an account. I didn't have an account. I didn't even know how to use the app. And so I've started literally from scratch and have been making sales from there, which is amazing for, anybody to be able to jump in. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to have, gobs of people that are want to learn from you. You can be just a regular mom, regular dad, whoever you are, and be able to jump into that platform and be able to start making money, from ground zero, from having 0 followers. So I'm going to explain how all of this works, how you can build a business that will give you daily pay. So $900, $600, $300 at a time, and that how you can create $10,000 months for yourself. That is totally possible. And before this, I would have said, like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's possible to make that amount of money online, but I'm seeing it on a regular basis inside of our community. I'm seeing tons of people reach this amount for the month to the point of where, it's just kind of normal. It's just kind of standard. Tons of people are doing it. Tons of people are doing way more than that. I'm going to take you inside of our community so I can show you the exact wins that are happening of people who have started and who have started from scratch and who have had 0 followers and, think that they could do this. I didn't think that but I'm going to show you other people. So my own story, which is powerful as well. But if you know how many people are having success with this, you are going to get so inspired, but because you can see how this works and how simple of a system this is. So the very first step of this is to have a highly in demand product. I'm going to run out of room here. And so with this, I actually have 4 different products to be able to meet customers right where they're at, right at the income level that they're at, right at the comfort level that they're at. So we do have 4 different products. They're all in the e-learning industry, which is the fastest growing industry out there. It's currently at $1.2 billion a day, which is incredible, but it's going to be bumping up here over the next couple of years. By 2027, it's actually going to be it's projected to hit $3 billion a day. Like, that is an insane amount that people are looking to spend on e-learning, to spend on learning how to have an online business, and learning how to spend, or that are spending on courses, just like, not courses, more than courses. I'm going to show you exactly what this is. It's more than just a course, on that are going to help them be successful to create income online and to be able to, leave their job, be able to have more time with their kids, be able to, take trips with their kids, whatever that means for them. So this is a highly in demand. These products are highly in demand. I'm going to show you inside of our community the wins that are happening. You're going to see, all of those sales that are coming in, and people just like you, people who are brand new, who are getting started, jumping in and seeing money come in right away. And then you're also going to see people in there who have been doing this for a while, and you'll see, crazy amounts of money being hit, and you're like, this doesn't even seem real. Like, this doesn't seem possible. But I see it over and over and over again. Every single day, there are new wins throughout the day of people coming in and sharing how much they have made with this simple system of having a highly in demand product in a growing industry. So the best time to jump in on anything, I've got wild hair this morning. The best time to jump in on anything is when it's growing, right? It's not when you get here. The best time to jump in was like, a couple months ago. Well, okay, that's gone. Now the best time is today, right? And so I'm going to be walking you through how this all works, but go ahead and grab a screenshot of this so that you have those numbers in front of you, because those are some crazy numbers. Again, my website's up here at the top. You can go there anytime to be able to check out any of these products and how it works. So you're going to put in the 3 W's, empoweredpassiveincome.com. All right, I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and I'm going to go ahead and take my phone friends down over here so that you can see on my computer. I'm going to get this screen share set up with you, but this is the most inspiring part of my day, to jump into our community and to see what's actually, happening on a daily basis, and what's happening for real people, what's happening for nurses and moms and, working moms, stay-at-home moms, dads. Like, okay, so let me get my camera flipped around here so you guys can see. You on my computer, you can already see. So this is inside of our community. So in addition to all of these products, you also, with every single one of those products, you get access to our community, the digital growth community. And inside of this, there's so many things happening. There's mentoring, there's tech calls. So we've got, a tech call that's happening in 4 hours. So any tech problems you run into, we're going to talk about this, because 95% of the tech work is done for you. But if there's anything that you stumble across, if you're like, I'm not a tech person, we do have calls for that, where you can, make sure that you get, your questions answered. We've got a classroom with tons of training. Right now we have a 90-day success sprint going on. And during that 90 days, the goal of that is to help us make $30,000 in 90 days. So that's $10,000 a month, right? And so we're getting that mentoring. It's like 6-minute little videos, which is perfect for a mom like me that doesn't have gobs of time to be sitting on a phone call or on a video call. And so I love every morning to be able to jump into that mentoring and have, a 7-figure earner. There's not many other places where you can go to get this. So this is why I say, this is not a course. This is an entire program of where you're going to get those products, but then you're also going to get this entire community that's going to support you. And so inside of our community, this is just the wins page, because I want to show you the things that are happening. So we've got Jeff. He said back from vacation, and two dings or two sales came in. Abby, she says, wow, I am beyond blown away. I just started on June 12 or June 14. I can't read this morning. June 14. So a little over a month ago, and made 13.3 thousand in June. And for July so far have made 17,400. Truly blown away. That's $30,000 since June 14. So that's like 5 weeks. It didn't even take her 90 days to be able to hit that. So best decision ever was choosing this. And I would have to reiterate that, like, best decision ever. We've got Crystal. She says second ever sale. First ever sale was today too. So she had her first sale came in, she says, while she was sleeping in the morning. And then the second sale that very same day came in while she was putting her kids to bed. This is real. Somebody pinch me. This works. So grateful for this program community. And these just go on and on. So $100 midnight sale. I'm going to explain how all of this happens, how people are able to make money when they're putting their kids to bed, when they're asleep, waking up to sales. We've got Dale, $900 got an upgrade this morning. 41,000. Chera, I'm not sure how you say your name, 41,000 in 5 weeks. So here's another person that has hit an amazing amount, just in the first few weeks. In 5 weeks, $41,000. Like, how would that change your life, right? And we've got Wendy, week 2 win during dinner. We got another $900 sale. Don't give up. She goes on to say $2,700 in 2 weeks. So you can do this. I want you to know that there are tons of people having success with this. And I have had success as well. It's just, when you see more than one person having success, more than a couple people having success, hundreds, thousands of people inside of our community having success with this simple program, you're going, okay, this is too much data to ignore. It's too many wins to ignore that, and to be able to say, this doesn't work. There's too much data here, too much proof here to say that it does work, and then it can work for you. Even if you're jumping in brand new, even if you've got 0 followers or, very few followers, you don't have maybe a lot of views. If you're my friends over here on TikTok, if you don't have a lot of, views on your videos, if you've been posting for a while, you don't have to have gobs of views. You don't have to have gobs of followers to make this work. So we've got Quincy, $1,800 made in the last 48 hours. So he goes on to say he never thought he would be able to earn a full-time living by only working a couple hours a day. We've got Marie. She says proud $5,000 in a little, I'm not sure, little over a month. If it's a little over a month, a little under a month, whatever that is, $5,000 is an amazing amount. We've got Victoria. She's done, in less than a year, in 1 year, almost $400,000. And there's a picture of her here, which I love, standing in front of her new house. She's for a new house, paid cash for almost all of it because she jumped in, a year ago and started and has made almost $400,000. Like, that is incredible, right? And so if you could jump in today, and then, today was your day. Today is July 23. You jump in and you get to next year, July 23, 2025. Where would you be? Could that be you that's standing in front of that house? Could that be you who's telling your boss, I'm not coming back? Like, what would that do for you, right? So 400, almost $400,000. And we've got people all over the world doing this. This Kimon hit $2 million. That is in, does it say? Jamaican, 2 million Jamaican dollars. Yes. So you're going to see people from around the world, and people from South Africa, people from Jamaica, people from Australia. So there is, this huge opportunity out there to be able to have customers from around the world, to be able to help people from around the world. So we've got $100, $900, $1,700 morning. So I had a $900 customer join someone upgrade from the Launchpad. $1,700, in a single morning. We've got Christelle said $20,000 in the first 15 days of June. But these just go on. Winning daily, $2,100 a day, 69,072 days. Another $300, 3 this week, $2,700. In 3 weeks, I'll take it. Yes, I'll take that. $900 while at work. So these are the kinds of things that are happening inside of our community, and they are so inspiring to be able to, see those wins and to see that, so many people are having success with this, so many that you can't ignore this, right? It's not just you. I'm going to get my phone friend set up here. I'm hoping not too great. Okay, I think I did it. But see that how many people that are having success, you cannot go on ignoring that this doesn't work, or you can't, say that it doesn't work, because there's just too much data there. There's just too much proof there that this does work. And so with these products, I'm going to go ahead and put this back here. With these products, you don't have to come up with anything yourself. You don't have to go out and reinvent the wheel. You don't have to, be some brilliant person that has something amazing to teach, who has come up with some, proven method. Like this, these products are already proven to work, and they already have all of those testimonials with them. You're seeing how those products work. They're already done for you. You don't have to revise them. You don't have to, go and figure out how to put your stamp on them or anything. So with these products, they're all done. So once you get them, I made a one-time investment in myself. Best decision ever. So anytime that you are looking to make money, looking to start a business, there's going to be some sort of investment. Like we easily spend money on a TV. We easily spend money on, so many things in our lives. What this is a way for you to be able to make money. You're investing in yourself. And so for me, I knew that this was a no-brainer decision to do this and take a risk myself, because I saw the proof out there, and I saw all of these people are doing it. Even people who have 0 followers, who have started from scratch, who didn't have a TikTok, who didn't have any social media accounts, they didn't have any following, were able to jump in and get started with these done for you products. So again, you can check those off the list, because you don't have to go out and spend months creating something. You can get started today. Like that is how amazing this system is to be able to get started today with this system and have these products out there working for you that are highly in demand, that people are paying, $900, $600, $300. That's why you're seeing those sales in the group, because, if for somebody to hit $2,700 in, a week or 2 weeks or however long that is, that's not happening by selling $10 products. That's not happening by selling, $7 products or $20 products. That is happening because there's $900 hitting your bank account at a time. 900. That gets you to the 2,700 really, really quickly. And this is about you creating the skills, you learning the skills to be able to make daily pay, to be able to make them on a daily basis. So that's a little bit about the products. Again, they are done, so you can check that off your list. That's something that you never have to go out and create or go out and touch or revise or anything. So the next piece of this, the way that you get these products sold and the way that you see people making money in their sleep, making money when they're putting their kids to bed, making money when they're, sitting at dinner with their family, is by having an automation system, and having an automation system that is out there working for them 24/7, because this is not about you having to work around the clock. This is not about you having to spend all your entire life working, trying to make sales. It's not about you going out and having to chase people. It's not about you going out and having to DM people. This is we use what's called attraction marketing. And the bulk of the work with this system is done by automations. It's done by getting people to your website, showing them how the automation system works, showing how they can have an automation system that's out there working for them when they're not actively working. And so with these automations, these are 90 to 95% done. This is all of the tech work that, a lot of people don't like. I don't like tech myself. I did not want to, have to go out and figure out how to build a website. I didn't want to figure out how to build a sales funnel, how to, build any of these automations myself. So when I learned that all of this was done for me, or at least even 90 to 95%, the web pages are done for me. When I learned that, I'm like, yes, I would love to have this. Yes, I understand that I would, love to be able to have this, thing out there that is working for me, these products that are out there working for me, this automation system that's out there working for me, that's already built, right? And so to have those web pages done, to be able to step in, I know how much time those take. Those can take so much time, especially if you're somebody new and you're having to YouTube and you're having to DIY and you're having to, go in and fix things. To have these all set up, the web pages are done for you. They're just, they're part of what you get. And then as far as the automations, those happen. So people are going to go to your website. Again, this is mine. You're going to put in the 3 W's and then empoweredpassiveincome.com. And this is going to show you how that automation system works. So your potential customers are going to go to your website and they're going to put in their email to be able to learn our blueprint, to be able to learn how this all works, to be able to see, if this is the right decision for them. And then they're going to start going through your automation system. And this is the system that's out there, that's working for you, that's doing all of the kind of legwork for you, that's doing all of the heavy lifting, that's doing the follow up with the customers so that you don't have to. And so this is at this point through the automation, you get, again, 90 to 95% of this. The majority of this is all set up. You're simply going in and you're going to set up your own domain. And if you're going, okay, I got what that is, that's totally fine, because you get step-by-step walkthrough of how to get this all set up. The 5% that's not set up for you, you're going to have videos to follow along with, and you can get set up today to have your own website name and then your own payment gateways. And so you're going to have, your web page with your payment gateway so that your customers can pay you directly. And so with this, I did not mention this earlier, but this is huge. With all of these products and having this automation system that has, your PayPal set up, that has your Stripe account set up, all of the payments are coming directly to you. And so with that, that means that you're able to make 100% profit on these products. And so the people that I just showed you inside of our community, where they're like, I made 40,000, I made 2,700, whatever those numbers were, that is 100% profit because it went straight to their bank account. It didn't go to somebody else and then they had to sit around for 30 to 60 days to wait for a commission payout. It didn't go to somebody else and then they lost half of it or, a good chunk of it to somebody else. That came directly to them. So this is really important, that this is not an MLM. I want you to understand this is not an MLM. Now, there's nothing wrong with MLMs. People have made decent money off of MLMs. It's a brilliant business model, but this is not an MLM. You're not the little hamster on the wheel. You're not the person who's doing all of the work and then, only seeing a little bit at the end of the day. You are making 100% profit. And this is all happening through your automation system, through your website, and having that automation system that is out there working for you. So again, this is 5 to 10% of this is what's left for you to have to set up. And there's step-by-step videos. Like anybody can do this. We're seeing, I'm seeing people inside of our community. There was a guy just the other day, 7 years old, who walked through that, who now has this automation system that's out there working for him, bringing him in sales, and he's made thousands of dollars. And I'm going, okay, 78 years old. That really proves that anybody can do this. Even if you're like, I don't know anything about tech. I don't want to do tech. Whatever that is for you. 78 years old, he can do it, you can do it, right? And there's so many other people like that who are, getting close to retirement, and they're jumping in and they're saying, yes, I'm going to walk through the little 5 to 10% of this to get the automation set up and then have this system out there that is working for me. And if you're going, okay, like I really can't do any tech, we even have a team that can do this for you. So literally there are no excuses for jumping in, no excuses for getting started and having a system like this that's out there working for you, a system that's, working on automation and giving you back that freedom in your life. And so for me, again, I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids. I am up before they are up. I'm on the West Coast in Washington State. And so it's still early here. My kids are still in bed. And so this is about, using my time, fitting, my workday into my schedule around my family, and then having this automation system that is out there working for me. So again, my website's here, 3Ws, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to be able to look at all of the products that I offer and learn how you can make, 100% profit, through this program, which is, incredible. You cannot go anywhere else and make 100% profit on, $900 sales. Where else are you going to be able to make $900 at a time? Even $600, $300. For me, for my background, as a side hustler, I was only making a few dollars, like, okay, $10 or $20, if I'm lucky. And then how many times am I going to have to do that? How much time am I going to have to put in? So to learn that I could make $900 in a 2-hour workday, I'm like, yes, sign me up. Yes, I need this. Yes, I would love to be able to do that and be able to have that time back with my family, because, all of the money in the world, nothing if you don't have your time with your family, have those relationships, right? And so for me, the big, perk of this was having that time back in my day. And I cannot tell you, just in the few weeks since I got started. So I got started 2 months ago. It was the end of May. And I cannot tell you how much this has changed my life. I've gone from having to work harder to make more money. I was working a side hustle. I had to put in more time. I had to put in more effort to be able to make more money, right? And with the expenses of everything, how everything has gone up with inflation, with the cost of groceries, with car repair bills, with, appliances breaking, we're having to replace a sink faucet because, things don't last as much as they as long as they did. We bought it 3 years ago. It already failed. It already has to be replaced. Like, just the cost of everyday living has gone up so incredibly much in the last few years that it's made it hard for just regular, normal, everyday people to be able to live, to be able to eat, to be able to feed their kids. And so that I knew that something had to change. I knew that I couldn't go on working myself into the ground. I couldn't go on, spending all of my waking hours, just trying to get by. And so to have this system out there that's working for me, and I've already, seen it working for me just in the few weeks since I got going, just in the few weeks since I went and got a TikTok account. You guys, I didn't even have a TikTok account. I frankly didn't even want a TikTok account, but I knew that if I didn't change something, that nothing would ever change. I knew that if I didn't do something about it, I couldn't, keep complaining. Like, yeah, tons of people are out there complaining, but are you willing to do something about it? Are you willing to try something new? Are you willing to get out of your comfort zone? And I got to that place where I was just so sick of where I was and so tired that, I couldn't function. I was too tired to enjoy my kids. I was too tired to be, a wife. And so I knew that I had to do something about it. So I jumped in. I did it scared. I did it even when I didn't think, like, it doesn't sound real. $900, 100% profit. That doesn't sound real to, a lot of people, especially if you're coming from a world of where you're having to trade your time for money, and you're sitting at a job and maybe you have a salary, or maybe you're getting paid by the hour. This kind of number doesn't seem real, but I jumped in anyway. Once I saw all of the data, once I saw all of the people having success with this, and I'm like, if I could just have a fraction of that success and see, like, at least some sales, and at least, know that I'm learning skills to be able to grow to a bigger place. And I have totally shocked myself. I didn't think that I could do this. Again, I had 0 followers on TikTok. So to jump in on this platform, not even knowing what I was doing, not even knowing how to open the app, and to jump in and be able to see this type of money hitting my bank account, and like I didn't have to wait for somebody. I didn't have to go and wait for a commission for 30 to 60 days from now to be able to jump in and see $900, $600, $100, $300. I think I missed one in there. But to have those amounts of money and have this automation system that's out there working for me, I cannot tell you how much freedom this has brought to my life. I cannot tell you how much peace and joy and hope that I don't have to slave away my entire life to be able to reach my goals, that I don't have to spend decades and decades waiting for debts to get paid off, that I don't have to, wait till the kids are grown and gone and out of the house for me to get a real job, or, at least them back in school to go out and get a a real job to, make money. I can do this now while they're at home, in the pockets of my day or before they're awake, like right now I'm doing, right? And so go ahead and, I'm erasing this. So what I want you to know about this is the automations are 90 to 95% done for you. So you don't have to have those tech skills. You don't have to be a techie person. These are done once you walk through those step-by-step videos and get this all set up. Then those you can check off your list. Like you could walk through those step-by-step videos today and have this automation piece done and ready to go. You could be taking payments, by tomorrow. And so speaking of tomorrow, as part of what I offer, like I care about your success. I care about you having success with this because, your success is my success. And so in addition to the community that I showed you where, all of those wins are happening, where we're having mentoring, where we're having all of those trainings, I have my own group. I do my own mentoring on a weekly basis so that somebody inside of this program, because there are thousands of people who are using the same system, thousands of people who are having success. And so I do mentor my own people so that of somebody, somebody, that you have a place to go to where you can get that help to be successful, and that that you have somebody who knows you can do it, because a lot of it is the belief inside of your head, and that belief can get you stuck. And I know for me, like that belief piece of it, knowing I could do this, knowing that I can be, just having somebody behind you that is saying, yes, you can do this. Yes, you've got what it takes. You don't have to be somebody special. You don't have to have a fancy house or, fancy clothes, fancy makeup, fancy hair. You don't have to be a fancy person to be able to make money online. You don't have to have, a following. Getting past that, I'm jumping in and mentoring my own people on a weekly basis, and that is totally free. Like there's no cost to that. There are no ongoing costs with this business. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. So this is a one-time investment. There's nowhere else where you're going to be able to start a business and have zero costs, right? There's usually ongoing costs. Anytime you're running a business, time you're making money online, there are ongoing costs with pretty much anything. With this, there is nothing. So 100% profit. You're not having to go and cover expenses. You're not having to go and pay for this, that, or the other thing, right? And so the products, again, they're done. They're checked off the list. The automation, it's done, is checked off the list. And so that leaves us with one piece that we are responsible for during our 2-hour workday. One piece that we're responsible for, making money. These are called our income earning activities, and it's simply helping people discover this system. And this is where our 2-hour workday comes in. So it's a 2-hour workday, and these are proven things that you do, proven activities that you do that will make you money. And during this 2-hour workday, you're primarily focused on this discovery piece, because you have the automation system in place. You have those products in place. You have, this automation machine, if you will, that's out there working for you. And so this is how you can work a 2-hour day. You are intentional during that 2-hour day. You're not just, scrolling on your phone. You're not just, getting up to go get coffee or whatever it is that you might do at a job. But during this 2 hours, you're being very intentional with your time. You're being productive during that 2 hours. You're doing the things that matter, the things that actually, bring you in sales. And so I'm going to break all of this down for you of what this looks like for a 2-hour day. But for me, I was at a place of like, I don't even really care what the 2-hour day looks like. Something has to change in my life, and I'm willing to make that change. I'm willing to jump in and do this. And at the beginning, when I started, I'll be honest that I was totally scared of this 2 hours. And now looking back, that I've been doing this for a little while, looking back, I'm like, why did I, build this up to some big hard thing in my head? Like, this is so easy. It's incredibly easy, stupidly simple. And again, anybody can do this. So during this 2 hours, I'm going to break this exactly down, what this looks like on a daily basis. This is about helping people discover your system, to get into your automations and to learn about this program. And so during this 2 hours, this consists of jumping into our community, going through those trainings, going through our mentoring. And so like our mentoring right now, we've got a 90-day success sprint that's happening. And so with that 90-day success sprint, we've got 6-minute little videos. That's actually part of our 2-hour workday, to get that mentoring, to get that mindset training, to be able to, know what you're doing for the day, and to know, exactly what you need to do that day to be successful, to make the $30,000 over the next 90 days. That is part of our 2-hour workday, which I love. And then the other part of this is to create 3 pieces of content. And these are short videos, if you will, form content on a platform like TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, whatever social media that you feel most comfortable with. For me, I saw a lot of people having wins on TikTok. That's why I chose that platform. That's why I'm here. I, again, did not have the app. I started brand new. I started with 0 followers. I had to go and install the app. I had to go and create an account. But I saw so many people having wins from this that I knew that I wanted to do that. And so I did do that and got started. I barely have any followers, but it goes to show that you don't have to have gobs of followers. I have made sales right here on TikTok with, hardly any followers, hardly any views on videos. And these are coming from those 3 pieces of content. So welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in. So these 3 pieces of content, they can be you showing up and talking, or they can be what's called faceless. And so faceless is just creating content, creating these 3 pieces of content where you're talking about, maybe how this has helped you, how this is, how you can get started, what this is going to do for you. Those faceless is all about, not having to show your face. If you're somebody who's like, I could never go on camera. I couldn't put my face out there. Totally fine. That is an option with these 3 pieces of content. These are short little, pieces of content. They don't take gobs of time. It's actually, 15, 30 minutes of this workday. So this is not about you, spending time making a perfect video. Like, I didn't even know how to record a video on TikTok. I didn't know how to put the words on there. I didn't know any of that stuff, but we learned that as part of the program. And, it's even part of the 2-hour workday of jumping in and getting those trainings. And so this is 15 to 30 minutes on a daily basis that I'm making those 3 pieces of content. And I have seen sales come in just off of those 3 pieces of content, just off of doing something as easy as that. And so that is part of the 2-hour workday. I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Again, my website's up here, 3Ws, empoweredpassiveincome.com, where you can go to see how it works and how to get started. Have this system that's out there working for you today, bringing you in sales. And then the other piece of this, and this part is kind of, it depends on your personality, depends on the route that you want to go. But for me, this is going live. Or the other option is copy and paste ads. Now with the copy and paste ads, you're simply going to be posting, like, if you can copy and paste, you can do this, right? You're going to copy and paste proven text to free ad sites. So again, you're not ever going to pay to advertise. You're not ever going to pay for ads. These are going to free ad sites. So copy, paste, free ads. And these are job sites where people are looking to be able to make money, where they're looking to be able to provide for their families, where they're looking to be able to, have a business online that has an automation system that's out there working for them, that, has products that they're going to be able to be successful with making money from. And so you're just simply copying and pasting two free ad sites. And so this is kind of an either or. Like you can go live like what I'm doing right now on whatever social media platform that you want to do this on. But so you could go live, or you could have those copy and paste free ads that are out there working for you. And so that would be part of your workday. So right now, my workday, the route that I chose to go was going live so that I'm able to be here to answer questions with you, to be able to connect with you, to be able to, I should say, answer your questions. So again, anytime, jump in. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know, what it is that's holding you back. Because if you could have this automation system that's out there working for you, if you could be selling products that are highly in demand, that people actually, want to spend money on, that people want to pay you for, and that you're making 100% profit, like why would you not do that? So I'd love to know, what it is that's holding you back. If you've been on the fence, let me know. And I'm here. That's what I'm here for, is to be able to answer, to be able to help you make the right decision, whatever is right for you, and to be able to have a system, to be able to get this freedom back in your life if that's something you want. For me, I was at the point of like, I have to have that. Something has to change for me to be able to go on. Like I cannot go another decade. I cannot go another months. I cannot go another month. I cannot go another week without something changing. So again, that's why I am here. I'm here to show you that there is a better way. There's a better way just struggling through the month. There's a better way just getting by. There's a better way. There's a better way than working yourself into the ground and making a few dollars here, a few dollars there. There's a way to have an automated system that's out there. And I can tell you firsthand that this works. I have shown you people inside of our community that this works. So again, this is not just something that works for one person. It's not something that works for just, 10 people. You don't have to be, somebody special. You don't have to be somebody with a following. This works for the normal, average, everyday person. For a stay-at-home mom like me, like somebody who, brand new to TikTok, I had no following, and then to be able to jump in there and start making sales. And so that is our 2-hour workday. And so when I learned that I could follow this proven system, follow step by step what to do during my 2 hours, and then have this automation system that's out there bringing me in, $900 sales, $600 sales, $300 sales, and having that money hit my bank account on automation at 100% profit. I cannot tell you how freeing that has been, knowing I have that system out there working for me and knowing that it's actually working. It's one thing to just have it set up and have it, oh, maybe somebody will pay me through this. But when you start seeing sales come in, when you start seeing that money hit your bank account and you're going, yes, this works. Like I would love to be able to help every other mom who is out there like me, who has been struggling, who has been working themselves into the ground, who's been working side hustles. Maybe you've got a full-time job on top of it, and you've got kids on top of it, and you're done not seeing them. You're done, giving them the end of your day when you're tired and worn out and exhausted, and you're ready to give them the best of you. You're ready to give them the best of your day. So, all right, so let's go ahead and continue, because I've got one more here. With this discovery system, again, 2-hour workday, you're simply helping people discover the system to be able to have, that 100% profit, $900 sales hitting your bank account. Again, you can go here anytime. You're going to put it in the 3 W's and then empoweredpassiveincome.com to be able to check out this whole system, to see the automation system that's in action, to be able to see the products that are available. And then the final step, when people discover this, when they get into your automation system and hear about the products and hear about, learning these skills to be able to make daily pay, when they hear about learning that they can make $900 in a single sale and not have to work hard to make, $9 sales or $10 sales, and you have to do tons of that in order to hit $900. This is $900 in a 2-hour workday. I want you guys to understand that. And so when that happens and somebody gets into your automation system and they're like, yes, I would love to have this out there working for me. Yes, I would love to be able to get my life back. I would love to be able to have my time back with my family. I would love to learn the skills to make $900 a day. Then they're going to pay you directly. They're not paying somebody else. And so at that point, they become a new customer. And so again, 100%. That is why this is 100%. That is why this is an MLM. You are getting paid directly. And so I want to leave you one final thought. And $900, if you could jump in today and start learning the skills to make $900 in a day, that is $328,000 for the year. Is that going to happen right away? No. Is it going to happen from day one? No. But this is about you jumping in and getting started and learning these skills to be able to get to that point. And so let's say you jump in today. This is July 23rd. And you said, today is the day that I'm saying enough is enough. Today's the day I'm saying that I cannot go on with life how it is. I need the system. I need to have a way to be able to provide for my family in just 2 hours a day. And you could jump in, and by the end of this year, you're suddenly have the skills built up where you're seeing that $900 on a daily basis. You're seeing $900 come in today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And you get to that place by the end of this year. And suddenly 2025 looks entirely different to you. Suddenly you've got, you're able to make $328,000 in a year. What would that do for you? How would that make you feel? How would that change your life? Right? And so that, again, $900 a day is $328,000 a year. Even if you could jump a day and start making $900, in a week, that's still $3,600 for the month, right? That could change your life at this point. And then you're building up to a place where you're seeing these bigger amounts, and you're seeing this, your reality. How would that change your life? So I'm going to leave you with that final thought, that there is hope for you. There is hope for your circumstances to change. There is hope for you to be able to make this kind of money online, to be able to build this business that is out there working for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump off this. But if at any time you've got questions about getting started, I am here to answer those questions. You can also go to the 3 W's. You're going to put those in, and then empoweredpassiveincome.com to get started. Again, if you jump in today, you can have the options set up for you today, ready to take payments, by tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be jumping in with my people and mentoring them to make sure that you have the training that you need to make sure that you have a place to be able to get your questions answered. And that is over and above the community that comes with this. This is just something extra that I do because I want you to know that you can do this and that I believe in you. All right, have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will be back here again.